change it?
We're going to spend the weekend talking about and assessing the differences, and I'm sure that Speaker Sheffield and I will have a few conversations, and we'll make some decisions early next week.
So you're not inclined to just take it right now?
It's a process, my friend, and like I said, we're going to understand in detail what the differences are, and see if we can't arrive at a common solution.
Does anything rise to the top as to things that need to be reconciled?
No, their focus was the same as our focus, and that is doing things that drives down the cost of auto insurance for Michigan. They had a couple of things in there that are different from ours, but they all accomplish the same thing. And so we'll be focusing on that. Anything that increases choices and reduces the cost of auto insurance for Michigan drivers, everybody, including you, should be applauding.
Are you willing to talk to the governor to get her input on this now?
I'd be delighted to talk to the governor.
And you're willing to make changes if she offers any?
I'd be delighted to talk to the governor.
Have you already talked to the governor before this?
I haven't talked to the governor recently on this issue, no.
You're still disappointed. Now she's saying she's going to veto the House plan.
I can't help what my governor will do. I'm hoping that we have an opportunity to talk through those options, and we'll see what happens.
But the fact that you said you weren't willing to take changes from her doesn't sound like you want to negotiate.
I said we'd be willing to talk to her about any changes she might recommend, but there's not going to be any guarantees of that, for heaven's sakes. It's part of the process.
Senator, are you open to mandated rate rollbacks that are in the House plan?
Mandated rate rollbacks were not something I wanted, but working with the insurers and understanding what their latitude is, I think that there's a landing spot for something.
Do motorists save money under the House plan?
Motorists save a bucket of money under the House plan.
When you say there's a landing space, you're saying that mandated rollbacks could be part of a final package?
No decisions have been made yet, so we're going to let that process work for the weekend.
Does it weigh heavily on this decision the fact that the House has taken literally decades to finally pass one of these?
This is historic in every dimension, but it's not a surprise to anybody. It's been 40 years in the making. When this session started, we made it Senate Bill number 1 on rate for a purpose. We've been saying all along it's going to be done separate from the budget and the roads consideration. It's been processed through committees for 4 months in both chambers. And so anybody that maintains that this has been, anything other than a very deliberate process is choosing to find things that aren't there.